Hi there, I'm Janet Brindley. My background is in medical research and I've been teaching Buteyko for over 20 years. I've also had asthma since childhood, and so I know what it feels like to have a breathing problem. Today I'm going to teach the controlled pause, which is one of the core exercises of the Buteyko method. The controlled pause is used as a measure of your progress with Buteyko, but also it's used as part of the exercises, part of the breathing sets. How to measure your controlled pause. The controlled pause is a breath hold, but it's not the breath hold where you breathe in and hold your breath. It's a breath hold after breathing out. You take a normal breath in, normal breath out, and then hold. And we usually hold our nose because it's just easier to hold your breath when you're holding your nose. So you breathe in, you breathe out, hold your nose, and then you release at the very first feeling of discomfort, and then breathe in gently through your nose. Let's watch Jeanette as she demonstrates a 5-second control pause, and you can join in. Take a normal breath in, out, pinch your nose, hold, and release. Now make sure you keep your mouth closed for the next couple of breaths. Now you might like to try 10 seconds. Gentle breath in, out, and hold. Try to relax and release. Breathe in gently through your nose. If you had to take a deep breath or gasp at the end, then you're holding your breath for too long, and that means your control pause is less than 10 seconds. I've got a metronome here and I'm going to run it for 20 seconds, and you can time your own control pause. But remember to release when you feel that feeling of discomfort. You must be able to breathe easily through your nose when you release. So when you let go, you may feel some discomfort, but you're able to breathe easily through your nose. Okay, normal breath in, out, and hold. And as you release, just breathing gently. You shouldn't really feel very much at all. What should your control pause be? If you have a control pause of 30 seconds, then you're probably breathing well and are fit and healthy. If your control pause is around 20, then you probably could be breathing better. If your control pause is between 10 and 20 seconds, then you may have a breathing problem. And if your control pause is below 10, then it's very likely that you have a breathing problem. The aim of the Buteyko program is to work towards a 30 to 40 second control pause. And this is likely to take several weeks. Your control pause will normally only increase by about 3 or 4 seconds a week when you're practicing the exercises. It's all the body seems to be able to do. If doing the control pause feels like anxiety or asthma or panic, just remember that you've manufactured this air hunger simply by holding your breath. There's no reason for your airways to be closing up. So it may feel like asthma or anxiety or panic, but it'll disappear just as quickly as you generated it after you've taken a couple of normal breaths. And we're using this as part of a desensitization technique to desensitize you to that feeling of breathlessness. There's a follow-up video on frequently asked questions on the control pause, such as why does my control pause vary so much during the day? But that's all for now. Bye.